Boom.
Drop my phone. Yes, what's good, everybody? You know what time it is. Get that badger in and on and over here. He's in with me. Clout Chaser's here. Cut me in, I bleed subscribers. What's good, everybody? Yesterday's game. Quick shit vid. Oh, there's a lot to take in at the moment. Should have had a penalty. Their goal was a handball. Not the best of starts in general. I mean, starts to the video, not start to the game. I thought we played well. Thought we had a lot of possession. We looked relatively dangerous. I think Dan James is looking good. Farke were quite positive about him after the game. Said that he can be excellent at this level, which I think he can, truly. There's obviously a lot in his end product needs sorting. He had a really good strike. Keeper made a really good save. It's so frustrating, these like lame goals that we're giving away. Like always for years now. It's like such soft goals all the time. But to be fair to Faki, I do think the way he's got us playing, I do think with the right squad he could really get us ticking pretty well. I think we need to hang in there a little bit, see what happens. Hopefully we can get a few incomings as well. Gnonto's obviously handed his transfer request in. Which I think, to be honest, everybody's going wild now online about him and he's getting called all sorts. I think we should just leave it now. I don't think it's good for the club. Sometimes I think the fans can get bogged down in like the soap opera of it. And let's just leave it now. Let him fuck off. Go, be gone. And then, see what happens. There's talks that Sinisterra might not get his move that he's been wanting. And obviously he hasn't put in a transfer request yet. So there's talks that, we might be able to hang on to him till at least January, which, as it stands, I wouldn't really want that. But if he integrates back into the side and he actually wants to play, then you would take it, wouldn't you? Even if it's just till January, purely on the basis that we've not signed anybody. If we sign some players that I think could come and do a job for the full year, I'd obviously much prefer that. But if we don't get them in, then I would keep Sinisterra. Just because I do think, although Dan James, I think it's quite good for him that he's sort of like the focal point for us. That might actually really benefit him long term because he knows he's inside. He's never really had a run in the side out wide, like just relentlessly to try and actually gather a bit of form. He's never had that probably since Swansea, however many years ago that was. So I do think that's good for him, and everybody's getting behind him in a sense. But I do think him, Sinisterra, and then whatever we've got, hopefully if Bamford comes back. Geldart, Greenwood obviously came on. The bench looked so short yesterday again. It's like, I don't know whether Farke is making a bit of a point, to be honest, like proving a point that we desperately need some incomings. Because, to not put all, not fill the bench is like pretty wild. But two keepers thing is just like, that is proving a point because it's just totally pointless. I mean, to be fair, Scum have just done that today. They've put two on bench. They dropped Harry Maguire and put two on bench. So, yeah, I was really happy for Ayling, to be honest. Ayling's getting a lot of shit. I went on Twitter and people just putting, I can't wait to see Ayling not in the starting lineup. It's like, well, at the moment, I mean, obviously there's Cody drama that Summit is going on with. I just don't understand that whole saga. I don't get it. And there's talks that he's on his way out as well. But Ayling, it took Cooper to bring the comeback on last week, or the first week, sorry. Then Ayling this time, it's like, they are senior members of the squad out there, and I know people don't like that. Everybody's been shouting, just play it, kids! Just get fucking kids in because they care. Well, we're playing all kids now, aren't we? And it's not going great. So, every team needs some senior players just for the running of the club to make, if they are actually Leeds, which I think Ayling, Cooper, Dallas are, for the younger kids, they make you toe the line. It's not a respect thing even anymore. I think that's all out window. But in terms of just running the club, making sure that the dressing room's all good, and certain standards need to be met, I think it's good for the club. So I'm happy when players like Ayling turn up and score and stuff. So it's nice. But yeah, what we're saying, I'm relatively positive still. I know 2 points out of 3 games is horrendous, really, to say we want to push for promotion, but it's a long season in Championship, isn't it? And if we can sort it out, you've only got to go on a run at any point, start, beginning, end of the league, and you can make a last dash run, can't you? Like, there's always somebody bursting into playoffs or whatever, which I'm not even thinking that far down the line, really. 3 games in, you know, if you put a 10-game unbeaten run in, suddenly, you know, be bang up at it, really. Everybody has a drop, everybody has a drip. I still think we're playing relatively well with not the best squad in the world. So we're holding his own to some extent. So I'm positive about it. Yes!
The way they've been, the results they've had, 1 defeat in 13. I've got Muppets from Leeds talking about pressures on us and Bamford and Forshaw and a couple of others, and it's over to you and this, that and the other. They got beat 7 times since Christmas. We've been beaten once. We've set it up from Christmas to be in the race.
Boom.
JackCity, bitch! JackCity, bitch! Hey!
I don't wanna play no games. No, I don't wanna play no games. No, I don't wanna hear your promises. You do you and I'll do me. That's just the way it is. Don't wanna ever feel surprised. That's why I ask.